All right, y'all. So The Boys is giving us a spin-off called The Boys Varsity, and I want to tell y'all a little bit about it, and we can talk about it. So real quick, I'm gonna read y'all a couple things, then we can talk, of course. This is coming from inverse.com. We've just survived another ultra violent season of The Boys, with season three's grand finale, where a juiced up Billy Butcher joined Starlight MM, Kimiko, and Queen Maeve to battle Soldier Boy and Homelander in a bloody spectacle that still has us wiping down the walls and furniture. Hoping to fill that aching void left by season three's explosive ending, Prime Video has just revealed more news of The Boys Presents Varsity, a new university-based spin-off that will exist parallel to this most recent outing of The Boys. Hints of this tie-in show were initially announced back in 2020, and now a few more details are emerging that have us dreaming of young, out-of-control metahumans. This will be the second companion series that expands the comic book based mythology of The Boys after this year's wild animated anthology, which I really loved. If y'all have not watched that, y'all should definitely watch that. The Boys Presents Diabolical. Think of Varsity as sort of a Harry Potter-ish exploration of newbie supes being groomed and recruited by Vought International like superstar athletes enticed to the big league by duplicitous talent scouts. Let's delve into this high concept project and ponder what wicked wonders are coming next year. So they say, when is a release window for The Boys? They said that basically it's not going to debut anytime before 2023. I saw some people saying that maybe before the end of the year, but I highly doubt that. I think that this is going to be a 2023 thing, okay? The next question is, will The Boys Varsity cross over with The Boys? Yes, the spinoff will definitely dovetail into the events and world building of the established seasons of The Boys. Several Universal happenings, like the insanity we've already witnessed, will be touched upon, not limited to the upcoming presidential election with the head-popping mutant Victoria Newman. Oh, I love her. She's so crazy and evil and antagonistic, but she's so fun to watch. She's so much fun to watch. Okay, Victoria Newman as the VP nominee, and a citywide panic caused by rampaging Soldier Boy. Of course, it would be cool to see his explosions and shit from a different perspective. You know what I mean? So what is the plot of The Boys Varsity? Rolling out within the same timeline as The Boys Season 3, Varsity will center around the Vought-controlled... Girl, what? Something universe. What the hell? Godolkin University School of Crime Fighting, girl. If y'all can pronounce that shit, let me know, girl. Cause that's the first time I seen that shit. Whatever. University GU, girl, I guess. School of Crime Fighting. This elite institution is America's only learning academy dedicated to the educational goals of budding superheroes. While we can rule out cameos from the unlucky supes who've met the Grim Reaper like Stormfront, is she still... I mean, just because they took her body away don't mean she... I don't know. Y'all think she dead for real? Okay. Stormfront, Blue Hawk, Black Noir, Translucent, the TNT Twins, blah, 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 blah. Don't be surprised to see other popular legacy characters pop up like the Deep or A-Train. Now, this is interesting because they're talking about a school for kids, and I'm wondering how many like X-Men, you know, how many references to X-Men, making fun of X-Men, making fun of Professor X and his school of kids where kids go to die. Like, listen, I always had beef with Professor X. I really, especially just his philosophy of like kumbaya, let's hold hands with the humans. I hated that shit, and I hate it. You know, of course, if I don't like Professor X, you already know that I'm going to be in love with Magneto and the way that he thinks. Of course. But I wonder, like, if The Boys is gonna make fun of it. Like, that's where kids go to die. Like, Professor X recruits your fucking mutant kid to come to his school and fight his battles, bitch, and die. And he be fighting for the same bitches who want him and his fucking students dead. they be going on missions and dying, bitch. Can you imagine Professor X coming to your motherfucking house and be like, hey, I know your kid is a mutant, but he's gonna be, or she's gonna be okay at my school, bitch. And they fighting fucking supervillains at his school, bitch. And these kids go to Professor X's school to die. To die, bitch. If Quicksilver wasn't there to y'all know what I'm talking about. If Quicksilver wasn't there to save them kids from that explosion, bitch, them hoes would be dead. Them hoes be dead. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Them hoes be dead. Anyway, so I wonder what that's gonna look like. So Eric, the showrunner, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Y'all know how to pronounce this man's name? Kripke. If y'all know how, I looked for interviews to see if anybody pronounced his name. They just start talking to this man. I'm just like, can you say, hey, I'm on with Eric who? Eric Krip? I don't know. Anyway, Eric has gone on the record to explain that The Boys Presents Varsity will chronicle the lives of America's next generation of supes. These G-men were conceived from the minds of writers Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson, who created the original Dynamite Entertainment comic book series. Oh, cool. And wanted to lampoon Marvel Comics' original mutant team, the X-Men. Of course! Wow, of course. So we go further. In an official 2021 press release, the spin-off has been best described as an irreverent R-rated series that explores the lives of hormonal competitive supes as they put their physical, sexual, and moral boundaries to the test, competing for the best contracts in the best cities. It's part college show, part Hunger Games, with all the heart, satire, and raunch of The Boys. And they just talk about the showrunners here, The Boys creator and executive producer Eric. Y'all gonna have to help me. I don't want to say his name wrong. Eric. We just gonna call him Eric. Will helm this intriguing spin-off using varsity writer Craig Rosenberg's original scripts. Joining Eric are The Boys executive producers Seth Rogen, Sony Pictures Television and Amazon Studios are producing The Boys. Listen, Jeff Bezos is cracking his motherfucking whip, bitch. I seen Rings of Power too, and I was like, yo, that shit looks good. If the story ain't whack, that shit's gonna be everything. So I don't know. Jeff Bezos is cracking his slaving whip. I'm telling you that shit right now. So who is in the cast? Okay, so real quick, the names that I immediately recognized were Jazz Sinclair from Sabrina, because I'm so gay. Goddamn. Of course I watched Sabrina. And Chance Perdomo, my husband. Oh my God. Whew, I love that man so much. That's my man. So these are the people who gonna be in it. And they did release a little trailer kind of thing, but it was just, you know, the people just talking, the cast just talking, letting everybody know that it was going on. So I'm really fucking excited to see this, because if you're talking about college, first of all, college kids, I am so happy. Like, oh my God, as a grown ass man, like, I'm so tired of these shows about high schoolers and high schoolers. Give us college age students. So they did that. I'm so happy about that. Not only college kids, but college kids competing for Vought contracts. Do you know how nasty that's gonna get? Do you know how disrespectful and gory that's gonna get? College kids competing for anything is one thing, bitch. Them hoes will rip each other's throats out for a fucking A in a class, bitch. You talking about Vought contracts, bitch? They're going to be tearing each other limb from limb. They're gonna be tearing each other apart limb from fucking limb. I'm ready to fucking see that shit. So they competing for Vought contract. They like, I guess they superheroes in training kind of tease for Vought, and just the added factor of Vought being so controlling, Vought being so sinister, and literally they said in this article they'd be grooming them. Yeah, like, Vought is disgusting. So to see that interaction with these college age kids is gonna be, these college age students, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Some people were pissed off, like, oh my gosh, we shouldn't have to, because there was, like, some of the people were saying that this series, you're gonna basically need to watch it in order to watch the next season of The Boys. And some people were pissed about that. And I understand it. I get why people are like, if I want to watch The Boys, I just want to watch The Boys. I get that. But girl, these people, you gonna have, it's the internet age, it's the no cable age. Like, they're gonna, even they be doing that shit. Marvel be doing that shit. You gotta watch Disney Plus shows in order to fully grasp the movies. You don't have to watch it, but like, if you watch the Disney Plus shows, you will be more in tune to what's going on in the movie. So I'm not mad about that shit. Like, give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. I think this is a perfect. It's just this perfect college kids, Vought, Compound V, superpowers, like they said, hormones, parties, college parties. It's gonna be amazing. I'm sorry, especially if they keep up the brilliance of their writing. I think that, of course, I don't know. I think that the factor that really pulls people in is the storytelling of The Boys. Like, it's really good. Because you can have powers, you can have bitches punching, punching their hands through people's chests and ripping out people's entrails and shit, like, but with no story, with no actual, nothing to ground it, nothing to make it, compelling. And I think that The Boys definitely avoided that conundrum with the good writing. The writer's room is amazing. The scripts are good. Like, they don't leave nothing fucked up. I mean, of course, every show has certain things that you could critique it on. But when I'm saying, like, the writing is so kind, I love it. So if they keep it up, I'm going to be all in. I'm going to be all in. So let me know what y'all think about this. I think it'd be a brilliant idea. At first, when I heard it, I was like, oh, are they going to, like, time jump Ryan? Are they going to time jump Ryan? And make him college aged so that we can get a series? I was like, is that what they're doing? And I was like, I don't know how they gonna fucking pull that shit up, but I don't think they're doing that shit. I don't think they're not doing that shit. Like, if we go, can you imagine seeing like Victoria Newman in the background of the show and like her in the VP? It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. So yeah, I don't think they're doing that shit. I don't even know, especially because I don't know how long Ryan gonna survive fucking around with The Boys. Like, I don't know. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. I love this news. I'm very excited for it. Yeah, and that's it. I'll catch y'all later.